Bing. Hey everyone, Don Murphy back here with you again with another Welcome to moopesrot VHS update. As always, lots of moving parts, lots of stuff going on for all you fine folks out there watching. But today I wanted to address the rating of the film. As we've mentioned in previous videos, this is rated PG-13, but we really didn't get into the, we know the what, PG-13, but we don't know the why. So let's go ahead and take a look at that here, because I think it's very important for all you folks out there with kids, and for all you folks out there looking to, share this film with your family. You must be made aware there are some brief sexual comments and nudity. So there's two components here. The nudity, obviously, as we talked about in the past, this movie has full frontal male nudity, lots of testicles. Ray Romano just spreads them wide for you to all, see what's going on with his beaver. So, excuse me, some brief sexual comments. Now, they say that, and I understand why they put it in there. They're doing it to protect you, to make sure no one's offended. But again, if you look at it, there are sexual comments, but they are brief, and there's only some of them. Only some. Okay, it's not like it says rampant sexual comments or tons of sexual comments. It's brief and only some. Okay, now when I see that, again, I haven't seen this film since 2004 and I don't really remember much about it, but I do know it is my favorite film of all time. So some examples of what I believe the sexual comments could be, again, there are only some and they are brief, would be things like wiener. Like someone like Gene Hackman here will be talking to that beautiful gal there, and he'll say, like, look at my wiener. That would be an example of a brief sexual comment. Or here in this scene where you see Ray Romano in the back right there with Gene Hackman in the foreground and some other gal, like Ray Romano right there with the nudity, he just drops his pants and you see his testicles. I believe that's what happens in this scene. Now this scene here, again, with we have Dustin Diamond and some other gal standing behind him. An example of a brief sexual comment would be like, let me see your vagina, lady. See, very brief, very brief. It's over before you know it. And there's only some, and they're brief, okay? Now, we don't want to have, again, thumbs up, very good time. Thank you, Roger Ebert, for saying so. And, here, the other important thing would be like this dog. They would say, look at that dog humping over there. Again, that's brief, and that's a sexual comment, like if he's humping a tree or something like that, or someone's leg. So things like that, you got to be prepared for them. And again, they're standing, look at how they're standing. They're both standing very erect. I believe that was a symbol for penises. That's why they did this. So this would be an example of like a sexual gesture, not a comment. They're not saying anything. You see their mouths are closed, but they're both standing erect like a penis, and their butts are touching. That might be, in fact, that might be a comment that Ray Romano would say to Gene Hackman, the Godfather himself. He may say, our butts are touching. That's a little sexual, right? So anyways, just wanted to go over this with you to prepare you for the day when you see this film for yourself. So some brief sexual comments and nudity, like ball sacks.